Preparations have already begun in South Carolina with 800 National Guard soldiers being pre-positioned. And Jamie, back here at home, can we expect any rain like we got with Gordon?
Well, it looks like with Florence, we're not going to have to deal with any side effects or direct impacts here locally in the Ozarks. But it does look like this could be a pretty devastating hurricane for parts of the Carolinas the way things are looking right now. Locally, we're on the backside of the remnants of Gordon. It kind of hooked up with that front back on Friday, generated the heavy rain, and then exited off to the east. And in its wake, it has left a very fall-like pattern across the region. Outside right now, 63 degrees. It did peak outside about 10 minutes or so ago. Looks like we're starting to see a few stars through the clouds. The sky is becoming partly cloudy locally. Headlines today are the temperatures, how cool it was, 66 degrees. That's the coolest high since April the 26th, and not too far off the record lowest high temperature for today's date, which goes back to 1967. It was 62 degrees. Average highs this time of the year are still in the low 80s, and just a week ago, Labor Day weekend, we were looking at highs in the upper 80s. So, you know, what a change over the last week, and a sign that, yes, fall is gradually building into the Ozarks. Temperatures, you can see, generally in the 60s across southern Missouri and northwest Arkansas throughout the day today, and it wasn't just an afternoon thing. These temperatures just were locked in the low to mid 60s throughout the day. The coolest reading on the map, Branson at 64 for a high this afternoon. Temperatures outside right now still generally in the low to mid 60s, and cloud cover across much of the area, keeping those temperatures very steady. But as the clouds clear out, and that's beginning to happen here closer to central Missouri, we're also getting breaks in the clouds now into south central Missouri, including here in the Springfield area. As skies clear out, that will allow temperatures to drop a little bit more into the 50s. In fact, it looks like most of the area looking at morning lows in the 50s on Monday. Here's our storm. You can see still generating heavy rainfall across parts of western Pennsylvania and Ohio, south down through Kentucky and Tennessee. And there was a stripe of very heavy rain over the last 48 hours. Remember, it really got going on Friday here locally, and then after that it tracked across the St. Louis area, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, parts of Ohio and northern Kentucky, and many locations within the stretch picking up 6 inches plus in terms of rainfall. Locally for us, again, we're on the backside of that storm. Clearing skies tonight, watching for some patchy fog by morning. It could be locally dense. And then tomorrow, beautiful day. As we mix out that moisture, we should find mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies and mild and dry conditions across the area. So overnight tonight, look for the clouds to thin out. Patchy fog develops. Tomorrow morning, we'll find, again, a little bit of fog giving way to mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions across all of the area. Temperatures are going to be near ideal for this time of the year, dropping into the 50s tonight. So comfy cool out there to start off our Monday with afternoon highs that'll be very comfortable as well. This is open window kind of weather throughout the day. So a 9 on our colorator. Now let's talk tropics. This is what Hurricane Florence looks like right now. 85-mile-per-hour winds. The track will be off to the west with a curve more toward the northwest by Wednesday to Thursday, and that will bring the storm by early afternoon on Thursday close to the Wilmington area, expected to be a major hurricane. The reason for this track is a blocking high that will prevent Florence from moving north, and that's why it looks like we could be dealing with a major hurricane in the Carolinas later this week. For us locally, though, the weather will remain quiet, conditions will remain mild, but warming up by the end of the week. No real shot at any rain until maybe Thursday to Friday, and that's just an isolated afternoon shower chance.
Love those 50s, James.